When we think of theft, the first things that often come to mind are cash, jewelry, or electronics. But in reality, thieves have a long history of targeting the most bizarre and unusual items. Over the years, some heists have involved stolen objects that leave us scratching our heads, wondering why someone would even want to steal such things. From the comically absurd to the downright strange, here are some of the most unusual things people have stolen throughout history. 1. The Mona Lisa, 1911. One of the most famous art heists in history, the theft of the Mona Lisa from the Louvre Museum in Paris, remains as mind-boggling as it is infamous. In 1911, an Italian handyman named Vincenzo Peruggia managed to steal Leonardo da Vinci's masterpiece right under the noses of museum staff. Peruggia believed that the painting belonged in Italy, not France, and kept it hidden for over 2 years in his apartment before finally attempting to sell it. After much publicity and global attention, the painting was recovered, but the idea of someone stealing one of the most famous paintings in the world still raises questions about the motivations behind the act. 2. A dinosaur skeleton. In 1994, a group of thieves in the United States managed to steal a rare and priceless dinosaur skeleton. The fossilized remains of a 75-million-year-old dinosaur, known as Saurolophus, were swiped from a museum in a well-executed heist. The thieves didn't just take any old bones. They made off with an entire skeleton worth millions of dollars. Authorities later arrested the thieves, but the theft was a bizarre reminder of the strange lengths people will go to steal something of immense value, even if it's an ancient relic. 3. A giant ball of twine. You've probably heard of strange thefts in history, but what about stealing a giant ball of twine? In 2014, a thief in Kansas made off with a massive ball of twine that weighed over 20,000 pounds. The ball, which had been on display for years in Cawker City, Kansas, was a local attraction and one of the biggest of its kind in the world. Though it was eventually recovered, the question remains, why would anyone steal a giant, heavy ball of twine? Was it simply the novelty of the theft, or was there a more twisted motive? 4. A $100,000 potato. Yes, you read that right. A potato worth $100,000. In 2011, a group of thieves in Belgium stole a massive shipment of rare, valuable Binche potatoes, which were being sold to a gourmet market. These potatoes are prized for their texture and quality, and the stolen shipment amounted to a staggering $100,000 worth of potatoes. The heist was part of a larger black market food operation, and the criminals were hoping to make a huge profit by selling the potatoes to high-end restaurants. It's an absurd story that shows that even food can be worth stealing if you're looking to make a quick, albeit unusual, buck. 5. A giant teddy bear. In a bizarre heist in 2018, a group of thieves in Pennsylvania stole a giant teddy bear from an amusement park. The plush bear was around 8 feet tall and weighed several hundred pounds, making it an odd target for criminals. The thieves managed to remove the stuffed bear from its display and transport it out of the park without drawing much attention. The motive for stealing such an enormous and impractical object was never fully explained, leaving everyone to wonder if they simply wanted a giant teddy bear for their own amusement, or if it was part of some strange ransom plot. 6. A haunted doll. In 2003, a thief in the United Kingdom managed to steal a doll that was said to be haunted. The doll, named Letta the Haunted Doll, was believed to possess supernatural powers and was supposedly cursed. The doll was housed in a museum and had attracted a lot of attention due to its eerie backstory. When the thief broke into the museum and stole the doll, rumors began circulating that the doll had caused misfortune for those who tried to keep it. While it's unclear whether the doll was truly haunted or if the thief had some strange obsession with it, the idea of someone stealing a doll with a supernatural reputation certainly adds an unusual twist to the concept of theft. 7. A meteorite. It's not every day that someone steals a meteorite, but in 2018, a rare piece of a meteorite was stolen from a museum in New York. The meteorite, which was worth over $50,000, had a unique history and was believed to be from the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter. The theft was unusual not only because of the value of the object, but also because meteorites are often seen as priceless cosmic artifacts. The thief had apparently known the meteorite's value, making the crime even more bizarre. Meteorite thefts are incredibly rare, and the idea of someone stealing something from outer space raises interesting questions about the allure of these celestial objects. 8. A pet tiger. In 2011, A man from the United States stole a pet tiger from a sanctuary in Florida. The tiger, named Tony, was a beloved animal at the sanctuary, and its disappearance left the community in shock. The thief managed to break into the facility, steal the animal, and transport it to an undisclosed location. It took authorities several weeks to locate and rescue the tiger, but the theft of such an exotic animal was one of the most unusual and disturbing heists in recent years. The motives behind the crime were unclear. Was it for profit, an obsession with rare animals, or simply a bizarre attempt to have a tiger as a pet? 9. A full-size pirate ship. In 2007, thieves in Florida managed to steal an entire pirate ship. The ship, known as the Pirate's Revenge, was a massive, life-sized replica of an 18th century pirate vessel. The ship was being used as a tourist attraction at a local theme park when it mysteriously disappeared overnight. The criminals responsible for the heist carefully dismantled the ship and removed it piece by piece. Although the ship was eventually recovered, it's still unclear how they managed to pull off such an elaborate and audacious theft. 10. A grain of sand from the moon. In 2002, a thief managed to steal a small grain of sand that was collected during the Apollo 11 mission in 1969. The grain was kept in a special display case at an auction house, and when it was stolen, it set off a nationwide search. This grain of moon sand was considered a priceless artifact of human space exploration, and the theft sparked outrage. The thief managed to evade authorities for a while, but the sand was eventually recovered. The heist serves as a reminder that even the smallest and seemingly insignificant items can have immense value, especially when they hold historical significance. 11. A Lamborghini. In 2013, a thief managed to steal a Lamborghini Gallardo from a luxury car dealership in London. The thief simply walked into the dealership, hopped into the car, and drove away. What made this theft unusual wasn't just the high-value nature of the car, but the audacity of the thief. The Lamborghini was equipped with high-tech security systems, but the thief somehow bypassed all of them. After a nationwide search, the car was recovered, but the case remains one of the most unusual car thefts in recent memory. The weird and wacky world of theft. These bizarre thefts are a reminder that crime doesn't always follow the predictable path of money and valuables. People have stolen some of the strangest and most unexpected things, from dinosaur bones to giant teddy bears. While the reasons behind these unusual heists remain a mystery, one thing is certain: there's no telling what people will steal next. If you've ever heard of any strange thefts, or if you have your own theories on why these odd items were stolen, be sure to let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and share this video to spread the weirdness, and subscribe for more bizarre stories from the world of crime.